first day of school, of senior year. And I have plenty to tell you. Let's just settle down. I'm a little too hyper. So, my first day of school started out stressfully. Basically, I went to school, I met up with my friends, and I talked to my one friend named Madison who has the same English class as me. And I go up to her and she goes, "Oh, did you finish your summer assignment for AP Lit?" And I was like, "Yeah, I paced myself nicely and I enjoyed the book. It was a good book. So, I think I did well." And she goes, "Oh, you know how that character died at the end? Like, that was unexpected, wasn't it?" I was like, "Who?" And she was like, "Oh, that part, like, when he goes underground and, like, he dies." And I was like, "What?" Turns out, I had done the wrong book. Basically, we were supposed to do this book called Invisible Man. And I happened to sort of skip by the instructions, or something happened where I ended up buying the book called The Invisible Man. At first I was like, what is the difference? But it turns out that there is a really big difference. Mine is about a literally invisible man, and the actual book that we're supposed to do was about racism. Yeah, so at first I was really stressed out because I was like, man, like, I feel like I wasted that entire time that I read that book and I annotated it so much. Let's just hope my teacher is merciful, But then we got our official schedules. And it turns out they, like, last minute had switched me into a different English class. And I really lucked out. Because the teacher that I got instead of the one that I was supposed to get is a lot nicer. I just told her, honestly, like, I did the wrong book. And it turns out that two other friends of mine who are sitting in front of me in class did the exact same thing. They even had, like, the same edition as me. So I no longer felt so alone. And my teacher just said, well, at least you read a book over the summer and you annotated it. You're practicing the same skills. So, like, that totally took a huge weight off my shoulders. Yeah, and the rest of the day was okay. I went to Honors Physiology with Mr. UT. Just thinking about him makes me laugh because he is this guy with, like, a mustache that goes like this, and, big glasses, and always wearing, like, some kind of hat, almost like a cowboy hat, and he always has this nice and big and flashy bow tie. He's a character. I actually drew all my teachers, so I will show you that soon. Yeah, so that's him, and he's the most sarcastic human being on the planet. But it's not in a way where he's rude. He's just funny. You just gotta get used to his humor. And I'm sure I will eventually. Actually, I'm probably the only one in class who laughs at his jokes for now. But hopefully that'll change as the class starts to get to know him better. Yeah. After that, I have government with Mr. Escobar. And he is, he's, like, nice, and he's like, funny, but I feel like the class itself, it doesn't seem too exciting right now. Now, like, I'm sure I will find it interesting eventually, but for now, it's mostly just PowerPoints and wanting to fall asleep a little bit. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Fourth period, for now, I have PE. First of all, I'm the only senior there. And also, most of the freshmen in my class and the sophomores in my class don't really care to be there. So, you can sort of imagine how it's not a very fun environment. It's not a very fun class. And we haven't even started dressing yet, so I'm actually considering trying out for tennis again this year. Yeah, just because I felt like I feel like I belong on the tennis team, not so much in this class of people who don't really care to be there. So, we'll see if I can make the team again, and hopefully the tennis season will go well. And then that was fourth period. And then fifth period is women's choir, which I TA for and accompany. It's really fun because it's a small group of girls that is just like all of them are just really excited to be in women's choir. And I actually have a friend who is also TAing with me, and she's going to probably like try to accompany it sometimes too. So I have someone to talk to, and I don't have to just sit there, and not really do anything, or, yeah. So that's how my first day of senior year has gone. And the second day, which was today, was just as good. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. And I will see you next time. I know it's pretty short today, but I gotta go work on those syllabi.